everyone, and welcome to our final episode of Melbourne 22. I'm Anna Burgess, and this is Aaron.
Yeah.
We're on air. Do you want to just take
We
it?
are?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, such a big night. There's a night of dancing like crazy.
And this is Aaron
Studio lights
McCarty.
are so bright.
McCarty?
I'm not Irish, but you can call me McCarty if you like.
You've obviously had a great night, Aaron.
Oh, it's just, I didn't sleep. Let's put it that way.
No. Now we're going to take a look at a couple of local microbreweries.
Oh, breweries. Beer.
That's right, Aaron.
No.
We'll also be spending 60 seconds with surfboard shaper Rory Oak and checking out some of our season's best highlights.
All that and more. Coming right up. Up.
Thank you for tuning in after our opener at Melbourne 22, where sometimes not everyone is 100%. How are you, Aaron? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
I'm okay. I'm just a little tired and weathered, to be honest. I was on the soda water and limes last night, and you know, I don't usually have limes, so
It's really thrown you.
it is sugar high, sugar low, easy come, easy go. You know what it's like.
You always provide.
Happy New Year to everyone, though. Oh, that was loud. I can't believe it's 2014 already. Can you believe it?
And it's funny, I haven't aged a day. I am still 22. Yeah,
The years just fly by, don't they, Anna?
they do. Now,
Do you want to go?
no, you go.
All right. Well, do you know what a microbrewery is?
I don't.
You don't?
Was it a small brewery?
No.
Brewery. I love saying that.
Can't say the words.
I can't.
It's like George Bush trying to say nuclear. Well, microbreweries, or craft breweries, are much smaller breweries that produce a limited amount of beer with an extra emphasis on their flavour and brewing technique. And we went along to a couple of local microbreweries to check it out.
Us Aussies are known to love a good beer, so we went to see what an average day is like at a couple of local microbreweries.
A typical day could start anywhere from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning if we're brewing.
In the brewing process, we use 4 ingredients. We use malt, which provides the sugar and the colour for the wort and the beer. We use yeast, which eats that sugar. We use hops, which add bitterness and some other flavours. And we use water, which carries all of that.
All our hops come from all different places all around the world, and also the grain comes from UK, Germany, locally malted grain from Australia also too. So there's a combination of a lot of different grains from around the world and different hops from all around the world. Brewers tweak their recipes a fair bit too also. You might make a beer first off and then down the line you might think it might be missing something or it needs a bit more extra, so you do tweak some beers now and then.
That sort of experimentation really drives my interest, and there's a real camaraderie between the microbreweries, particularly in Melbourne, which has been my main experience. So we're all very helpful towards each other. I think we see it as being more of a fight against the bigger boys, CUB and whatnot.
A lot of the pubs now are more flexible now. They're taking a lot more of the craft beer. You'll see that they will be connected to CUB or whatever. CUB will throw a lot of money to them and pay for their taps and pay for their glycol, everything. And some other pubs will have another 3 or 4 say taps on the side and they'll start supporting local breweries.
There's a lot of new places popping up all over the place. Also, what's happening is we're finding our demand is increasing year on year.
More of us that start up and make all these different flavours and different type beers, the more exciting we can change the younger generation coming through with their tastes to get off the yellow fizz, we call it. Get off the yellow fizz and start trying some natural brew beers.
I had no idea so many grains went into making beer. No wonder people get such big beer guts. There's so much yeast in it.
You know what they
Yummy.
say in the beer industry, Anna?
What do they say?
No grain, No gain.
Tonight in the studio, we're lucky enough to be joined by
made that up.
Scott Drewer from Aussie Brewery Tours. I just have to say that again, Aussie Brewery Tours. How are you, Scott?
Yeah, g'day guys, how you going?
Scott, how long have you been involved in the game?
So just had our 2-year anniversary on the weekend, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been quite a while for you then.
Yeah, it's been good. I didn't really think it through though. I thought I was going to be, out there drinking beer every day, but I'm addicted to coffees. I rock up at every brewery everyone else drinks, and I just smash down the lattes.
Is it like working in a chocolate factory? Like after you've been in there for so long, you just don't want to see another chocolate?
Not so much. It's more the opposite. About 3 o'clock during the day, everyone's sitting back on tour having a nice frothy, and I'm keen as hell to get home and have one of my own. So it's just,
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So we specialise in brewery and cidery tours. So it's two of the, I guess, up and coming things in the alcohol industry. So we take people on tours, 3-4 breweries a day, a couple of cideries, and then we love our beer culture and history. So we'll tell you a little bit about how beer built the pyramids, how you should be drinking at your wedding ceremony. Things like that.
And how do you drink it at your wedding ceremony?
Well, the bridal party's actually,
gusto.
yeah, it's all about when the bride used to actually brew ale. That's where we get the word bridal from, bride ale.
You're kidding me.
so I used
Guys
to-
out there.
Story that your old
Everyone
man
hates
tells you when he's had it.
Yeah, so that's what you should be doing. You should be brewing some bride ale at your wedding and then smashing those back. So
See, that's every groom out there is going, see, honey, see.
that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, be a good wifey. Now, we saw a little bit in the package there before about microbreweries. Tell us
Yep.
a little bit more about what a microbrewery is and why they're so popular at the moment.
Yeah, I think they're popular in the same way that good food and good wine is popular. We had a bit of a wine revolution in this country in the 60s and 80s, and then a food in the sort of 90s, 2000s. And it's the same thing with beer. People want good quality, good ingredients. They want taste and flavour and all that kind of stuff, and that's what they're doing. So there's about 70 styles of beer, and these guys are getting involved in all the different ones.
So is it really becoming a popular thing to do here in Melbourne?
Definitely. So there's about 200 breweries in the entire country now, about 60 in Melbourne. So we're leading or in Victoria, so we're leading the way as far as the amounts that are going on. So there's about 45 actual physical breweries that you can go to, and then there's what we call gypsy or walkabout brewers in this country, which are brewers that usually do favours for other breweries or pay or something like that, so they can lease out the brewery for a day. It's a little bit like time sharing a brewery, I guess you can think of it.
Yeah, and because these breweries are smaller, how do they compete against the larger breweries?
They probably don't. I don't think it's about maybe competing against the big guys. It's the same way as your good restaurants not competing with McDonald's. The big guys, they're going to just mass produce, cheap, quick, get it out there, where these guys are going to take time, do it right, and they're going to get people on flavour and style and all those kind of things. So individuality, I guess, is what people are after nowadays in their food, in their fashion, whatever it may be. So it's the same kind of thing when you go to the bar now. You want to get something that tastes good.
Thank you so much, Scott, for coming in to chat with us.
And if you want to find out a little bit more about Melbourne's microbreweries, you can head to aussiebrewerytours.com.au.
But now it's time for a break.
Stay tuned because we have heaps more coming up on Melbourne 22.
Coming up next, we put you on the spot and spend 60 seconds with local surfboard shaper Rory Oak.
Such a bully.
Welcome back to Melbourne 22. Are you a surfer, Aaron?
Oh, I've been known to hit the pipe tubes of sometimes.
Well, this week we spend 60 seconds with local surfboard shaper Rory Oak. Gnarly.
I've been shaping surfboards since I was 18, so 8 years all up at the moment. To shape it, we start off drawing an outline of the shape we want to make. It gets cut out with the handsaw, planed down to the thickness that we want. Then just using all different grades of sandpaper gets smoothed down. To shape one takes me about 2 hours. It's a hand shape from start to finish, and yeah, depending on the length of the board, it could be a little bit less or more. The fiberglass cloth will get laid out over it, resin work through it to give it the hard outer surface. And my name's Rory Oak and I shape surfboards.
Rory Oak, what a dude.
Rory has some serious skills there, and he makes it look so easy, doesn't
Yeah.
he? You know, if somebody came up to you and said, hey, 60 seconds with Anna
Anna
Burgess,
What would I say? What do I
would you
do?
say?
Oh, I just think it's quite simple, actually. Anna Burgess, finding the joy. Because I've had some weird jobs. My career, it's weird. Being a performer is strange, but just finding the joy.
Finding the
It's
joy.
very general, I know.
With Anna Burgess.
But you've got to find the joy.
I feel similar. I think that, you know, people these days, they need to discover what makes them excited.
Yeah.
And, you know, life is way too short to be sitting in an office of a job that you really
But
are
if you
not
like
enjoying.
your office job, but if you don't,
You'll never work a day in your life
come and
if you
work at
like
Melbourne
it.
22. No, you can't because it's our job. But you could come and say hi.
You can say hello
Yeah.
and we'll, you know, maybe get a photo or something like that. But
Yeah.
then you'd have to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. You just always go that bit further, don't you?
Yeah. Well, look, as you know, every week we take to the streets to talk to the public and put them on the spot. And this week we asked the public what their New Year's resolution is.
My New Year's resolution this year is
To finish getting my film editing certificate.
to give up sugar because it makes me too high and too low.
It's to finish the hydroponic farm that's halfway set up in my living room.
It's to enjoy a little bit more life every day.
To make more money. Money makes the world go round.
To learn Australian slang.
Free education for every people in the world.
Mine is going to be to remember my dad's birthday, because I always forget it.
To learn more about science.
Hope that everyone can live in peace and harmony and happiness.
To get on TV.
We just want to love life!
You got it at the end there.
Yeah, I just need a maraca and some ears.
All wrapped up in a tidy little package. And one guy's just already done his one for the new year to get on TV. Boom, tick it off the list, mate. We even had Hulk Hogan featuring on there.
We did, yeah.
There's only been one ever New Year's resolution that I have not done.
What?
Ever.
What?
It was for the Millennium Party and it was hang gliding. And I tried to do it in Queenstown last year in New Zealand, but we had storms and it was just, it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Well, I have to write that play that I have in here. I have to
Ah.
write it, so it's on camera, so I have to do it. And to love, just love. Not everyone, just specific people, but just send out the love. That's my job.
Spread the
Finding
love.
the joy, sending out the love.
In a clean, healthy way.
You?
Me, well, this year, I think I want to just still do that hang gliding thing. I've been hanging for it. Excuse the pun.
Oh, so bad.
No, I didn't even mean that time.
Yeah,
I
I'm
did
gonna
not
cut you off.
even mean it.
It's now time for our Culture Club segment. This week we had a chat with local shop owner Di Harris about the artistic culture on Smith Street in Collingwood.
Smith Street, Collingwood is known for its art and fashion culture, so we went and spoke to artist and local shop owner Di Harris.
My name's Di Harris and I'm an artist, a fashion maven, a merchandiser, all for Unkus Bunkus. Melbourne has a great art culture and it's becoming the destination around here. We have really great heritage. Smith Street is the oldest shopping strip in Victoria, so it's got that sort of gritty historical side to it. And I think it's very important that we foster and bring out our artists in our community in Melbourne too. It's easy to take it for granted, but you don't have a community and a culture without the artists and the designers, so yeah, it's very, very important. The other stores have some great vintage clothing and old signs and that kind of thing. Collingwood and Fitzroy and Brunswick Street are really known for that. So I think now a lot of people are coming here to open shops with that kind of a feel to it.
Coming up next, we take a look at some of our season's best highlights.
This guy, that fake laugh.
Oh,
Dirty Dancing.
Lord. Welcome back to Melbourne 22. Well, Anna, it's been an awesome year here at the show. What's
Yeah.
been your greatest moment?
Well, I think most of the great moments have been me, but apart from that, I suppose it's been annoying you has been kind of up there on my
We
list.
don't do that.
Never, ever.
Well, we put the crew here at Melbourne 22 to a test, and they've put together this season's best highlights. Let's check it out.
Well, it's great to be back. I'm super excited. Aaron, are you excited to be back here with me?
Yep. No, I am. And a few weeks ago, we asked people what their favourite movie was, but this week...
On the spot.
Have I got a spot?
Molly.
Yes.
My backyard needs a bit of a blitz, actually.
Is that innuendo for anything, Anna?
No. Aaron?
Well, in that case, me too.
Put on there.
Am I going to... You sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I told you it was a big head. Oh, man.
That is so much better. See? Anything worth anything comes out of Melbourne. Take that, Sydney. They're not watching. That's why I said that. I used to live in Sydney, so I can say that. But anything of worth comes from Melbourne. You're a sparrow.
I would be a sparrow if I was an animal.
With really big pecs, though, like a big breastbone. Yeah. You're more like a red robin, like one of those ones, is it?
How's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. And the moral of the story is always leave your hamster at home. Well, Todd, I'm a pretty tough guy. Right. So, look, just hear me out.
Everyone's
And
laughing.
I mean, I've been known to pick up, a skinny chai latte without a napkin. Yeah. I reckon we should call this guy Limelight, not Midnight. He's,
You actually look really handsome over there.
Oh no, look, it's all right.
He loves you. Oh look, I think we have some glasses prepared earlier.
No, look, Anna just drinks out of the bottle generally. She's, oh yeah, you love that. Oh yeah. So you were saying earlier you have never been on Puffing Belly.
Never been on it before. I really
It's
want.
a treat.
Have you? You said you hadn't been on it. You're lying for television. You
No,
said
I'm totally not.
Well, I'm an actor as well, so I always think I'd always love to have my own theatre company.
Can you please say that properly? You're a what?
I'm an actor as well.
You want
me to say it like
Yes,
this?
yes.
I'm an actor as well. I'm
an
a
actor.
I'm a thespian, and I stop it.
I can feel you in my mind, Lee.
You can feel me in your mind because I'm right there. I can see that image, and it's the 7 of clubs. Is it the 7 of clubs?
Oh my God!
Show us quick! It is. It's the 7 of clubs.
Welcome back to Melbourne 22. How are you feeling so far, Kate? You enjoying the show? That's good. So, as you know,
There's like
what have you been rolling on?
Yeah.
I think you're molting.
Man
You've got something
jewellery.
in your hair
It's got
too.
so many man jewellery.
Welcome back to Melbourne 22. Now, Anna, do you remember the days when we had paper... What? She's being the meerkat. Meerkat? I want to do Movember one day. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do Movember one day, at this point, at least
Why?
anyway. I struggle to grow facial hair.
Oh, little baby face Aaron. How cute.
Everyone hates you on set right now. It may just be me as the one host, so we'll see.
Goodness me, how's that for some highlights?
So patronising to you. I really do like him.
I like how you're made out to be the mean one in all of that. That's hilarious.
And I point at you a lot, little
I know,
Molly. And dogs love you. Well, dogs love you. I mean, there's somebody who loves you.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you should never point at people because there's
No.
always 3 fingers pointing back at you. That's what I always got told. 1, 2, 3. See? Unfortunately...
Entertaining television right there. Way to go out on a high, Aaron.
It's premium class television. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for this evening. That's it.
It's sad, but you know the good
All right,
news?
you can talk some more if you want.
Do you know the good news?
Yeah, what?
Is
What's
there? We're back next year, same bat time, same bat place. It'll be cleaned up though. Us, we'll be back. We'll be a year older.
Yeah, I thought the community
But
service
we'll
was
be here
done.
for
but
Melbourne
that's-
22.
We will be. We will be. That's right. And you can still catch us on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pages. We'll write us a message. We'll get back to you.
We'll be playing some reruns. We're on the YouTube as well. We're on the YouTube. Oh gosh, I'm so old.
The interwebs. And that's about it for the show. So anything you'd like to say before we cut you off and
I'd love
get
everyone.
out of here?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for our amazing crew. You can't see them. They're impeccable. Like I said, they're Victoria's Secret
They're
models.
amazing.
George Clooney's everywhere.
Fine
It's so
form.
hard. It hurts my eyes. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for everybody at home welcoming us into your living rooms. It's been a pleasure. Thanks
Yeah.
again. Take care.
Now, to take us out tonight, we have Sons of May performing their song Up Before Your Eyes. I'm Anna Burgess, and this guy, he wanted to,
I'm
premature.
Aaron McCarthy. See ya.
Woo!
Hey!
forget this wonder. At times it's all you live here. Yeah. Use this, it's not useless. Pick you up when everything confuses you. And the walls go up before your eyes. Yeah. Hit you quicker than a landmine does, but bitterness will melt and fall like the ice does at the end of winter. Misty moments on the run, I'm paralyzed here. You stop, you're falling down in front of me. Yeah, rolling under, but don't forget this wonder. The times is all you live here.